What is going on, guys? Till Last Credit here, and today we're going to be doing our review of Thrones that we do every week after the latest episode of Game of Thrones. And tonight we're going to be talking about Season 7, Episode 3, the episode that just aired tonight, Queen's Justice. Queen's Justice.
It's a good title.
Yeah.
It sounds like a seafood restaurant.
How does that sound like a seafood restaurant?
It's like the Flying Dutchman in The Simpsons.
Quite a lot happened in this episode.
Yeah.
So, Miller, what did you think of this episode overall?
I thought it was pretty great. Definitely the best episode of the season so far.
I agree.
Everything fit, and the episode didn't feel too long. There was a lot of hype for the Daenerys and Jon Snow meeting, and that definitely lived up to it. Just how they went back and forth was really engaging.
The dialogue was really great in this episode.
Yeah, and I liked how they didn't rush that relationship, too. They were just like, oh yeah, let's join sides. Friends forever.
Yeah, because that's what I thought they were going to do, because when Tyrion was telling Jon to bend the knee or whatever, I thought Jon was just going to bend and that was going to be it and they were going to join. And I was like, fuck, please don't fucking do that. And then they kept it going and I was like, okay, that's good.
Yeah, the only main problem, not really main problem because I don't think it's that big of an issue, but I think not that it's not important, but I think the Bran and Sansa, I don't think that needed to be in this episode. I think it could have been in the next episode.
Well, it was, I thought I was good with it, with them meeting, but him bringing up the rape thing was weird. I was like, what?
Yeah, that's true.
And I can't wait to see Jon and Bran meet. I think that's going to be really interesting. And I think that the big reveal of this episode was, of course, that Olenna Tyrell was actually the person to kill Joffrey or assassinate Joffrey or whatever. What do you think of that?
I thought that was pretty cool because I was like, watching that scene, I was wondering where they were going with it, and I'm glad they had a cool way to finish it.
Yeah, I thought that was really cool. I did not expect that at all.
Yeah,
I did not expect them to bring that up in this episode, and I'm really glad. They were really smart to. A lot of shows sometimes spoil big reveals because they put a certain scenario from a past season in the previously on thing.
Yeah, I hate when they do
so
that.
I'm glad they didn't put in Joffrey's death on the previously on thing, because then you know,
I mean, at least we wouldn't. But I get that, but I think at least we still wouldn't have known who did it.
Yeah. But you would know it would have been brought up in the episode in that. But I'm glad they didn't do that. They were really that was really wise of them not to do that, and it was really surprising. But I think the only thing I don't like about this episode is maybe they're gonna pull some twist or something, and he's been just lying the entire time or something. But I feel like they're kind of destroying the arc that they set up for Jaime, with him kind of growing to hate Cersei.
I think he's just conflicted because I'm not sure if it was the premiere or the last episode. Like there were a time where like you saw on his face like, oh, I'm gonna have to kill her.
Yeah, and speaking of Cersei, something really interesting that happened this episode was her poisoning Illyria's daughter.
Yeah, that was really cool.
Very interesting scene. What did you think of that whole scenario?
Well, yeah, I thought that was pretty perfect because I mean it's just like the old expression, an eye for an eye.
And I mean that scene was fucking sad. Like
yeah.
I mean I felt like I don't like Illyria. I mean I don't really like.
I mean
Illyria.
she kind of had it coming.
Yeah, and I mean because Myrcella, she didn't really deserve it. Like,
yeah,
she's kind of, I mean, that was kind of sad. I don't like Illyria because of that, but she did kind of have it coming. But it was still just sad to see them fucking chained up and just screaming for each other. I was like, Jesus Christ, this is fucking hard to watch. But so that happened. Another thing that happened was Daenerys' army took Casterly Rock, and then fucking Euron showed up, and I really liked the that whole battle. It was really quick, but it was really well directed.
Yeah, I thought that too. Sorry, I was looking at something else. It felt very grand, and like there wasn't a lot of extra footage that didn't need to be there. It just felt like quick and to the point.
Euron, I am really, really liking Euron.
Yeah, they're doing a good job of building him up.
Yeah, I think I said that on the last podcast, but he's we've only seen like 3 episodes of him, and then we saw a little bit of him in the past seasons, and he's already becoming like one of my favorite villains on the show. Like he has so much personality and so much charisma.
Yeah, like he's a physical force, but he's also smart.
Yeah. And the place, I gotta figure this out after we get done with this, but the place that Jaime took, I don't know if this is taking place in the next episode or if that's going to be the penultimate battle, but that's where the battle in the trailer for season 7 takes place with the dragons. So I don't know if that's going to be next episode or like the penultimate episode.
I feel like that's going to be later in the season.
Yeah, it could be, but it didn't seem like I don't know. It didn't seem like an important enough place to take.
I mean, they could build it up though.
Yeah, they could. That's entirely possible. Anything else you want to talk about for this episode?
No, I'm good.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything else I have to say about this episode. It was really great. It's probably my favorite episode of the season so far, and I can't wait to see what else they have to offer this season. Thank you guys for watching, and make sure you go check out our Twitter at TillTheLastCred, and check out our website, TillTheLastCred.com. Make sure you leave a like on this video, hit that subscribe button, check out all our other videos, and thank you guys for watching. We'll see you guys next time.